It is the Mike Show. It's the Tuesday edition that brings us Megan Huffman from SHARE Greater Lynchburg and the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation. Hello.
Good morning. Happy Election Day.
Yes, happy Election Day to you as well. I hope you get everything that you want under your tree. Wait a minute. That's not today. That's another day. But it's still, I hope you get everything that you wanted. I wrote my list and I sent it off to Santa. Wait,
good.
Damn, that's another different day. Anyway, Megan joins us each and every Tuesday to focus on yet another nonprofit organization. Today's no exception. Megan, who did you bring us?
Well, we've been onboarding some new nonprofits recently, and we're up to 202 nonprofits in the region. And I'm excited to have one of our newer organizations to sign on. We've been waiting for them to be quote unquote officially a 501c3. And we have Trish from the Cloverlea Foundation here with us today. It's really excited to hear about the good work that they're doing and an event that's coming up this weekend. So we thought this would be a great time to have them on the show.
Hi, Trish. How are you doing?
Doing great. Yes. Thank you, Megan and Mike, for having me. We're
Absolutely
excited about the event this weekend, but all the things that we're collaborating with the Bedford community on.
Very cool. Well, now I'm familiar with the Claytor Nature Center. And so tell us about your organization and what it is and how it got started and why. And then we can talk about your event coming up.
Sure. So the Cloverlea Foundation is a separate community nonprofit that's made up of, we have over 80 members now. And our aim is to serve as a Friends of organization that supports the Claytor Nature Center in various ways. Many of us are family, or some of us are family connections to the Claytor family, but many of us have connections to the Claytor Nature Center, either as former employees, donors, or professors from the University of Lynchburg, or former professors. So the Claytor Nature Center property is owned, as it was gifted to the University of Lynchburg back in 1998, and it's owned by them. And last year they had a temporary closure of the center, and a group of us wanted to pool resources together, both with time and talents, to offer support in volunteering ways, a little bit of financial ways, just to make sure that the Nature Center had a community advocate. And so that's essentially what we are as an organization. And the Claytor Nature Center is open again. They've been open since July, and they have a new director, Lindsay Tomlinson. And we're collaborating with her a lot, including for this event that's upcoming.
Well, tell folks a little bit about the Claytor Nature Center who may not know just how expansive it is and what all you can find there, and then some of the programming too.
Sure. Yeah, the Claytor Nature Center is a almost 500-acre preserved, beautiful property in the heart of Bedford County, just kind of at the base of the Peaks of Otter Mountains off of Route 43. And a local landowner and Bedford businessman, Boyd Claytor, donated his property and estate back in the late 90s to Lynchburg College, because his late wife and his late wife, Virginia, and he were not able to have children, but they wanted to keep their property available for nature appreciation and education for all ages. So they gifted it to Lynchburg College. So in addition to the 500 acres of conserved land under conservation easement with Virginia Outdoors Foundation, it has 8 miles of hiking trails. The Big Otter River goes through the property for about 1.5 miles. On the north side of the river is the education side, where there's an education building and visitor center with a campground and an eco lodge. And on the south side of the river is the original farmhouse, or the estate house, that Boyd and a lot of previous owners who owned the farm over the years lived in. And in 2007, an astronomical observatory was built on that side of the property as well. So there's a lot to do both day and night in one of the most beautiful settings of Bedford County.
Yeah, I've got a photo here that I want to bring up of the observatory, and this is just absolutely stunning, just fantastic. So you have an upcoming event. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I am actually the former outreach coordinator at the Claytor Nature Center. I used to work there for about 5.5 years. My husband and I also got married there,
Wow.
so we love every inch of that place. But during my time there, especially over the COVID years when there weren't a lot of visitors on the property, we took that time to kind of dive into the history. We actually found a bunch of historical artifacts in the attic that were left over from the Claytor family, and some other really interesting things. So we embarked on this Cloverlea history project. And
Nice.
So the event on Saturday is showcasing the Cloverlea history project, partnered with the University of Lynchburg History Department
Okay.
and the Claytor Nature Center. One of our missions, or part of our efforts with the Cloverlea Foundation to support the Nature Center, is to really steward this history project and remember all of those who have been part of the Claytor Nature Center story. So we're going to be offering full house tours, including different historical artifacts on display during the tours, as well as people doing cemetery walks. There's a small family cemetery on the property, so we'll share about the former owners of the property dating back to the 1800s. And the cemetery is from the Watson and Carnifex family, which was another prominent Bedford family. And we want to share that history project, but it is a family-friendly event. So not only educational from a history perspective, those history buffs in town, we're also going to have the master naturalists there doing holiday Christmas ornaments. A local music group, Riddle on the Harp, is going to be providing some holiday music in the farmhouse during part of the day. And our friend Santa decided he wanted to come to town a little early to learn about this history project too. So Old Fuzzy Face,
Nice.
Santa, is coming to hear from kids and learn about history and take beautiful pictures in front of the mountain backdrop there at the farmhouse. So we're really excited about the event to share this ongoing history project, but ensure that people remember the importance and cultural stewardship of these historic and, forever protected properties in our area.
Absolutely. Well, this all sounds really, really cool. You can learn more if you visit sharegreaterlynchburg.org. And if you just search Cloverlea Foundation, it'll come up, and we'll link that up on this broadcast as well. It says Saturday 1 to 4.
Yes. And so it's an open and free event. We are asking for registration so that we can time out our tours of the farmhouse.
Okay.
And some of the registration for the optional full experience of touring the entire farmhouse, those proceeds are going toward our history project with future interpretive signage at the Claytor Nature Center.
Very, very cool. Again, we'll link this up so that you can learn more. And do you have to register in advance, or can you just show up?
We will accept people showing up. The Claytor Nature Center Farm Road is going to be a one-way traffic, just so that people don't meet up in the middle of the woods.
Gotcha.
Through the road. So there are some logistical things that having registration is helpful to communicate.
Okay.
But if people show up, we'll have signs ready for them, and we're excited for the day. It's going to be a warm November day and beautiful red autumn leaves on the trees. So we're excited about it.
You can't get better than that. And what an incredible photo op too, for you to come out and check out this place and snap some really, really nice pics too.
Get those holiday cards ready and ready for sending out.
This sounds wonderful. Well, Trish, thank you so much for telling us about your organization and for joining SHARE Greater Lynchburg.
Thank you. We appreciate the community and resources.
Absolutely.
I have to say, Trish, I also adore the property. I've probably stayed in the farmhouse 3 different times now, and I'm pretty sure there's some spirits afoot there as well. It has such good character and just warmth in that space, just for different retreats and things, and such a gorgeous setting. And then we've probably camped on the property 2 or 3 times as well, and do a lot of hiking and nature walking and bird song listening. So I was devastated when it closed for that short duration, but I'm so excited that it's back open because it's one of our family's favorite parts of this region.
Yes, for sure. There's so much there, and it surprises me still about the number of folks who aren't aware of the Claytor Nature Center or not realizing that it is open to the public. And we're hoping to really help and work alongside the new director, Lindsay, to share that message and let people know how they can not only get involved with either our organization or Claytor directly, but just all the different experiences that they can have, like you described, because it's just inspiring.
The grounds are just so diverse to be able to experience the wetlands and the mountains and like you said, it's just such a gem. So thanks for all you're doing.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. Well, Megan, you guys, we at SHARE Greater Lynchburg have a ton of stuff coming up. November is a busy month. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so we're into the giving season now, right? And we try to focus November around giving, finding ways to volunteer and serve and give back in our communities. Last week's newsletter from SHARE was all about the little free pantries that you'll find around town and ways to help with food insecure neighbors right now, especially with SNAP benefits on hold. So make sure you look for that on our website and in our newsletter. We have the opportunities that we've curated for giving every Tuesday. So as we gear up towards December 2nd, which is Giving Tuesday, we're launching our Give Good campaign. And you'll find on our website at LYH Gives a landing page devoted to giving every Tuesday opportunities. So for example, today there's an opportunity to show up at the Whirlwind Johnson Foundation tennis court on Pierce Street to help teach a tennis clinic at 11 o'clock for students that are out of school today due to Election Day, and they'll have some exposure to Pierce Street Garden and Pierce Street Gateway. And that's just, these pop-up opportunities are all listed on the site. There are opportunities to volunteer at the Humane Society, at Parkview Community Mission to do food bags. And we're really trying to make sure that these opportunities are available to teens, both high school students and then college students in our area, that are accessible for groups to go out and serve. And so I've been speaking to places like the Governor's School, EC Glass SGA, the Bonner students at the University of Lynchburg, Randolph College, about how to really get our hands and feet involved in the community and serving in a tangible way. And also just getting more exposure to SHARE and over 200 organizations that you can find to give back. SHARE has wish lists that indicate what different nonprofits need on their wish list. And so if you're doing a collection drive, you can think about food, but you can also think about toiletry items or socks or gloves or hats. People are calling us for gloves and hats to accompany coat drives. There's a lot of different organizations that could use a collection drive right now. So you can find out what they need on SHARE Greater Lynchburg.
Absolutely. And again, we'll link that up as well on this broadcast. All the great volunteer opportunities, even at the board level. I mean, it is the season of giving, but if you are a professional or you're looking for a board opportunity to join and serve at a higher level, you can find that on SHARE Greater Lynchburg as well.
Yeah, we're actually hosting a luncheon in collaboration with the Lynchburg Regional Business Alliance Young Professionals this Thursday to expose them to what is board service and kind of walk through a mentorship program to join local boards, have exposure to local boards. So that's coming up this Thursday as well. It's we're almost sold out of that. So that's wonderful. And next week we have a lunch and learn at Thomas Jefferson's Poplar Forest. It'll be decorated for the holidays, and we welcome individuals and nonprofit partners to come learn more about a deeper dive of all the programming happening for Thomas Jefferson's Poplar Forest, especially as we are in this incredible 250th season for birthday for the United States and what that means, and all that they're involved with that coalition. So that's coming up November 12th. And that'll about wrap up our programming for the year, because we know that nonprofits are certainly saturated with their end of year giving and all the programming that goes on with that. But we always are welcoming new organizations to the platform. We always have grant opportunities available. And right now, for the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation, we just finished the Plymouth Foundation grant at the end of October, but we have a few more days of the Youth Philanthropy program grant, and that's till the 15th of this month. That is an opportunity for nonprofits that work with youth and who specifically have youth programs to apply for a $10,000 or a $5,000 grant. 27 local high school students come together to decide where those funds will go after interviews, visits, reading the grant, ranking the process, just like we do internally at the foundation. So it teaches them the philanthropic grant-making process. And those grants are available the grant application is open until the 15th of this month.
All right. You can learn more at lynchburgfoundation.org, all about that process and how you can qualify. Folks, thank you so much for taking time today. We really appreciate it. Looking forward to all the activities in the month of November and during the holiday season. It's going to be a busy one, and stay tuned because Megan and I are going to be out and about hosting some events on site as well. So stay tuned to this very fine broadcast, and also Share Greater Lynchburg. And get on the newsletter, because that is probably one of the best places for you to learn what is going on the platform. Guys, thank you so much again, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Mike.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks,
You're
Trish.
welcome. It is the Mike Show. It's the Tuesday edition. Coming up a little bit later on, we have your audio vault. Stay tuned for that.